just focus on this.
Okay, no problem.
Good morning, good afternoon. Is it morning or afternoon? Afternoon. You saw me with the camera, please don't fear. I'm one of those people who are lucky that you are here today and you are here, you're being educated. There's somebody out there who is not able to come here and listen in. So most of the people are suffering out there with patients that they don't know where to take, that they don't know there are places like this that they can bring them for treatment. And guys, I am a parent of a previous case of addiction, a case that was here, is it 2 years ago? Okay, my son came here for the first time, guys. Don't lose hope. Went through the treatment for 3 months. And before he came here, I'd taken him to the retreat. He stayed there and ran away. He jumped the fence. You know the way Rimuru is called? He came back and said, and this is a guy who was working, not a small kid, this is an officer. In fact, he was working in an institution, a government institution. And when we took him to the retreat, he was there just for a few months, for a few weeks, and he jumped fence. And I was called from home, and I was told, Mama, come for your son. He jumped fence, and when he has gone out there to bring cigarettes to the patients that are inside. So please, we don't even want to discuss it, come for your son. And you can imagine as a parent when you are called and you are told come for a patient. You people have experienced them. You know how painful it is with these people. You know what they do. We have had it here from Sharine, and we have contributed even in our talk. And guys, I went and cried to the institution as a parent. I tried to ask them to retain him, at least for him to go through the treatment. But they said no. Even we caught him with some cigarettes when he was coming in. And there are CCTV cameras that are evident to that. So guys, I was so disappointed. And I consulted a doctor, a psychiatrist, who referred me to this institution. And guys, I brought him here. I don't think it's easy to just hold a big man who is working and tell him, now I'm taking you to another institution when he has already run away from the first institution. So I had to use my parental instincts and guidance and try to grab him in a clever way and bring him here. So guys, I brought him here, and I was received well by the management. Most of these people, in fact, most of them are the ones that helped him. And he was here for 3 months. He was treated, and that was before COVID, because it was 2018. So because there was no COVID, we used to come every 2 weeks to visit. And I could come and find my son getting better by the day. And I was so impressed by this institution. It's not that I'm praising this institution, but I'm just saying that this is where he got treated. And you know what, guys? After 3 months, he was discharged, a very good-looking, handsome man, very healthy, very sober. And I could even come and I could see videos of him trying to advise the fellow patients on how to go about aftercare, such things. And I went home with him. Guys, I thank God that he stayed out there sober for about 6 months. But guess what? One of the days I'm at home, you know, this is not a kid that I live with. This is an officer who is working. So he was still at his place of work. I was called and I was told, hey, can you come to caretake because your son is here. He readmitted himself. And guys, I couldn't believe my ears because I had asked him to come for, is it called follow-up? Yeah. The follow-ups. Aftercares, yes. I had asked him to be coming for aftercares, and I thought he was coming because he could even lie to me that he is coming. But guys, he readmitted himself, and I came and saw him and I asked him, why are you here this time? And he said, Mom, I decided to come because I was not feeling very well, and I don't want to relapse again, so I'll go through one month treatment and I'm sure I'll be okay after that. So I encouraged him and left. And instead of the 3 months, the 1 month that he mentioned that he would be here, he kept on adding for himself. And actually, the director here advised that he should take a full course, a full treatment session for 3 months, so that we are sure that he doesn't relapse this time. So guys, I'm a parent of that patient who took me through so much. But who is God? Our God is faithful. Guys, don't lose hope on your loved ones. Don't lose hope on them. Because immediately he left the center, that was the second time, I was advised by the director here and other people to engage him in studies while still working. And I spoke to him, I spoke to other counselors, and I asked him if he would want to go and study elsewhere, so that he can actually, he was saying that the reasons why he relapses is because he's frustrated at work. We listened to the reasons why they relapse. And his was like, Mom, me, I'm so frustrated at work, and I need to be transferred from the institution that I work with. So I told him, it's not unless you study that you can be transferred, that you can be promoted. So I asked him, would you want to go and study? And he said yes. So guys, this man, this son of mine, who is not young, I sat with him. I sourced some agencies that were taking people to abroad. I spoke to them, and they called him over. They advised that they apply for a university in the US, because he had a girlfriend, and I knew that the girlfriend was one of the reasons why he was relapsing, because the girl was also taking the substance. I don't want to say what she was taking, because I don't know, but she was also an addict. So guys, my son applied for a university in the US. By God's grace, he was admitted. That was in June last year. He was admitted in a university in the US called Minnesota State University. And in August the 7th, he flew out of the country and he went to the US. Guys, I'm standing here to encourage you, to tell you that it is possible. These days, I speak to him, I can't believe it's him. In fact, it is him who advises me on life issues. And he tells me, Mom, here we work, we study, we are busy, and we interact with people who have a vision. So there's no way that you should never fear that I'm relapsing or anything is going to happen to me. So guys, as you come here looking and you have come to see your patients, please take heart, pray for them, and everything is possible with God. Thank you so much. So thank you guys.